Nah. Fuck it. You know it. Let's kill some demons.
The planet of Tartarus is ravaged. Its population has fled or died under the foot of the Orc. Its cities are smashed and burning. Its very ground is irrevocably tainted with the blood of aliens, traitors, and cultists. There is nothing left. Nothing but blasphemous heathens and the mighty space marines who will destroy them. In this dark place, in this dark hour, we will stand against the enemies of the Emperor, and they will know that not even here on this desecrated infernal rock will we suffer the existence of the heretic. Not now. Not ever.
No intel. I think the warp storm might be too close.
This disturbance is acting like a beacon for the warp storm, accelerating its arrival.
We have little time left. We must assume Sindri has released the demon.
Then our course is clear. We must destroy it. However meager our armaments are today, the demon will not find our hearts lacking.
I know. I believe you, Captain. Here.
What is this?
A demon hammer. God Splitter. We have always intended to destroy the demon within the stone. Would we not appear the fools without the means to dispense our wills?
You entrust this artifact to me?
I can think of no better champion to wield God Splitter against the demon. And you can call it a premonition. But I believe you will end this fight, not I. You are thinking of the traitor Isidore. I render judgment on more people than you can imagine, Captain. Trust me, you are not responsible for the failings or strengths of others. It is not our lot to test their purity. We merely dispense the Emperor's justice when they fail.
The Eldar, if they are this desperate to waste their already meager forces,
then matters are truly dire. Prepare yourself. You are about to enter a battlefield, unlike any other.
Almost, and more, damn you!
Yes, it is upon us. Witness the enemy is attacking.
Let's kill a demon.
My faith is my shield. The Maledictum grants the demon prince Sindri unheard of power. Yet we shall yet be victorious. Your hearts and the Emperor's word are more than a match for these abominations.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear our awaiting orders. Forever glory. What's your attack formation? Fear denies.
Like I said, let's kill some demons.
Maintain attack
It is
formation.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am ready to serve. Again.
Ever vigilant. We stand ready. None can stand
My faith
before
is
the
my
Inquisition.
shield.
Yes.
What would you have me do?
Yes, Lord. With all due faith,
While While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
It is
peace.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
We currently have more Space Marine squads than we are allowed. Good.
Here to serve.
So the obvious first objective is here.
Even in death, I still serve.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve. I exist to serve. Yes, Lord.
Taking hits!
Beware the Emperor.
Faith is our shield. Cleanse, purge, kill. Heresy grows tonight. Heresy grows tonight.
Something's happening over there.
Securing objective.
Here to serve.
The Emperor.
It appears they actually want you to push out with this force. Otherwise, I think they would provide me with more supply.
Yes, Lord.
The Eldar are trying to aid in whatever way they can.
I shall obey.
Taking hits.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Some strange artillery.
Even in death, I still serve.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord.
The Eldar are pushing
While the
out to
enemies of the
gain
Emperor
ground to
still
society.
I await your instructions.
Even in death, I still serve.
At your command.
enemies of the Emperor still draw breath.
Opposition will destroy.
For the Emperor. For the glory
We
of
stand
the
ready.
Emperor.
Destroy the weak! Destroy the...
Lots of Guardians. Not seeing much else.
Yes, most beneficent one.
On alert, brothers. The enemy
Yes,
must be
most
nearby.
beneficent one. Yes, Lord. As you
Consolidating
wish.
position on the objective.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Here to serve.
The enemy is
Pilgrim
attacking.
721.
For the honor of the chapter.
I will purge the unclean.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Okay, demons just spout from nowhere.
Follow me into battle.
I see.
Take the battle to the enemy.
Follow my lead.
No, Eldar, you're not going to take my shit, thanks.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
No. Mine.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Taking heavy fire.
As you wish. I
Objective
await your
achieved.
instructions. I await your instructions. I serve.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Fear our wrath.
By my command, attack! By my command, attack! By my command, attack!
What's your order? Under fire.
Still Guardians. They finally have an aspect portal, so maybe they'll start producing some aspect warriors instead of the local militia.
Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. I await your instructions.
Command me.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Here to serve. As you wish. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Pilgrim 721 initiated.
What would you have?
Bastard.
me do? Space Marines, advance!
I've got my wreck where I need it.
My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve.
Is eternal.
Beware. My fate is by my command. Attack! On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, my lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
What's
there
your
can
order?
be no peace.
They've already got a relic, which means eventually they can make the Avatar of Cain, depending on what the AI is set to. I wonder what the AI is scripted to do. So far it's expanding. It's even upgrading its listening posts, and it built an aspect portal. If it has resources like I do, it should be producing some better units.
I am the instrument of his will. Take me into
I wonder if it's impacted by the difficulty that I chose. Like, that's another plasma generator.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I was like, maybe it's building the hell's the one that allows it to go further or build mechs.
Yes, Lord.
They actually haven't built the big kind of stone tablet looking thing.
What is your order?
No optional objectives. And yeah, I think they redesigned this mission, because I remember it being a lot harder to protect the Eldar. Like, they were on the other side over here. You were over here. And it was very, like, the way Gabriel describes it as like it's optional to even help them.
What would you have me do?
And even comments when they die of like, hey, they were fools.
With all due haste.
What would you have me do? For Terra!
Here to serve. I will to ask. Build routine 721 initiated. Initializing build protocol.
Now both of
On
them have the
alert,
overall
brothers.
bombardment.
The enemy must be nearby.
Under fire!
Now what meager military we have. She's gonna have to defend that plasma generator if she wants it to go up. That's Maka. Farseer Beltan. Maka.
The Emperor protects.
And there's
I await your instructions.
Farseer Taldir of Unthwe, I recall. This is the one that is in every Total War since then.
Terminator threat.
I await your instructions. Yes, one.
There it is. Demon Prince. Demon, formerly the Chaos Sorcerer known as Sindri Mir. This is a very small map. No, you all know what time it is.
Tagging heads.
Oh, that has detection, I think. Yes, it specifically has detection. 15,000 HP, 550 damage. Why do we only have... okay.
Deep striking.
And we only have to kill the demon. I would like to wipe out this chaos base so it stops doing things. Same with that chaos base so it stops doing things. Another aspect portal. Still no advanced units.
Terminator threat. Yes. Where you need us most. I have awoken. Where you need us most.
So yeah, we're gonna go, I think, up to the left, up to the right. Well, no, this is actually where he is. So we're gonna go up to the left, and then back, and just hit the center. And you can't see it, but the rally point is on top there.
Where you need us most. The Emperor's finest reporting. The Emperor's finest reporting.
None can stand before the
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Command me.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Right, we're gonna bind these to 2, and these are gonna be part of 1.
Reporting.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Where you need us most. At last, back to war. I have awoken. I have even in death I still serve. Command
And we don't have any...
Praise the
even
Emperor.
in death I still serve.
we don't have any servitors, so we can't repair anything.
Walk
So
softly.
it's just straight war
carry a big
from here on
gun.
out.
Where you need us most. Yes, we await your command. Boarding transport.
Cool. Individual containers.
Your will? We await your command. Yes.
I think in later games they actually make it so you can only store so many, and it tracks across all chapels.
Your will.
Well, actually, for
I have a
orbital relays you can only build one, and for chapel barracks you can only build one of each Terminator squad.
Take us to battle. Command me.
Okay, here comes the big push. We just need to wait on 2 more Marines.
Where you need us most. By his
Fun fact, Dreadnought armor, Terminator armor was invented to solve the problem, at least this is from what I recall in the lore, is Terminator armor was designed to solve the problem of not being able to take a Dreadnought on a ship. Like they could keep it on a ship, but they couldn't navigate a Dreadnought through a ship that they were boarding.
I have awoken. I have awoken.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. What would you have me do? My aim shall not falter.
Okay, so he's learned to build buildings in front of himself. Like, at his base.
Follow my lead. Agreed.
I have
Confirmed. Agreed. For the glory of the Empire.
For the mission.
deploy behind enemy lines.
Yeah, Terminators are trash, you know. Why would you ever use Terminators?
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
The Emperor's finest at last back to war.
I think we'll drop like multiple orbital bombardments on that Demon Prince, and we'll see what that
This
does.
day shall be a glorious one.
No rest for the heretic, right? Well, in 40k fashion, no respite.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Your enemy is at hand.
My fate is my shield. Praise the Emperor.
If we're gonna hit him with 2 orbital bombardments, we're gonna have to bait him in. We're gonna have to launch the orbital bombardments and kind of bait him into it. Because he won't stand still, and I don't want to endanger my own men's lives. Needlessly, anyway. I don't want to needlessly have to replace Terminators for no reason. So yeah, he is here. Oh shit.
Deep striking.
I'm sorry, what? Who said you could touch that? That's mine. I say if they die, you don't get to kill them. Fuck you. You don't get to like, you don't get to say if they die. I do.
The Inquisition will destroy you.
The Emperor's finest. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Command me.
Load up 3 more.
Even in death I still serve. Take me into that is eternal.
Trying to kill all the Eldar. Okay. I said no. Yeah, but you're a space marine. You're supposed to kill all the aliens, the heretics. It's like, yeah, and that's a really stupid motivation for a character.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
That's kind of a stupid motivation for a character.
On alert, brothers.
None
The
can
enemy
stand
must be
before
nearby.
the Inquisition. I will crush the enemy with my boot. Agreed. Agreed.
There it is.
We can
How long are you gonna last? Okay. We have discovered how long a dreadnought can last. It does a lot of damage. But what's fine is that we have enough.
Command me. I have waited long for this day.
We have enough dreadnoughts to hold the line for us to be able to bombard it twice. And then after that, even if we have even more dreadnoughts after that, and then we have time to DPS it down or even kite it with our Terminators. There's a lot of layers to this plan of killing a demon, as there well should be. I mean, he's a giant. Well, he's a demon prince, so he's technically a lesser demon. Depending on the demon prince, he can be as strong as a greater demon.
I have waited
But I think
long
typically a
for this day.
demon prince is weaker than a greater demon. Sindri is Sindri, however. He had a plan, and there was a big thing of, hey, he has a plan. Instead of everybody else who's like, ah, yeah, we're just chaos. Do you hear the voices too? All that.
Praise the Emperor.
By his glorious name.
He who
You
stands
guys
with
stand
me
here. You guys stand here. Careful, you provide vision to that demon prince. He's gonna know we're here.
None shall stand you.
Yeah, put him there, put him there, put him there. Careful.
To die for the
Now you're trying to move out of the way for the infantry, but...
He who stands
Okay.
with me shall be my brother.
for yourself. Your will.
Let's just put him like this. Since it's a melee unit, its cover's not gonna matter.
None shall stand.
So let's make a concave.
We seek the end of the Emperor's finest.
Yeah, still no one cares.
We await your
And assault terminators. You will be our line of defense after we bombard him with all the things and with the dreadnoughts there. So, okay, so we have the plan. We have a plan. 6. You're now 3.
He who stands
You
with
will now
me
be
shall
6.
my brother.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
6.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw ground, there can be
Yeah! Hit him!
Foul creature!
Hit him with the hammer! Hit him with the hammer! Hit him with the hammer! Fuck you! Fire! Oh, to get fucked in your face. Get fucked.
Humans, do not destroy the stone! You will doom us all!
Ignore her, Captain. Destroy the stone before it leads others to ruin.
You know not what you do! We cannot allow this. Take this human down! You have damned us all.
Well done, Captain.
Let us bid haste, brothers. The fleet is about to depart and leave us stranded.
Show yourself, demon. I am not your herald, warp spawn. No. I destroyed the stone.
Yes. And had you done so sooner, you might well have vanquished me. Instead, you contributed to my release with your every sacrifice.
Sacrifice? What sacrifice?
This planet was an altar, human, to the Lord God, Core. Sindri arranged the Orc invasion, knowing Space Marines would come to end their threat. Every death was a sacrifice toward my release. And I must say, your contributions were many and magnificent. Isidore, Bale, and finally, Sindri himself. Without so many offerings, I would have remained trapped. I thank you. I will spare your life for now. Yes, flee, and know I will soon come to claim you.
Then come and find your judgment waiting. You have escaped captivity, only to face annihilation. I know you now.
Mission success. Would you like to proceed to the next mission? Otherwise, click no. Yeah. The story's done. So, much of our campaign was owed to the success of the Dreadnoughts, and my command of the Space Marines being brutal and cruel. Pragmatic, but cruel. What's sad is you actually can just view the credits from the main menu. You don't have to beat the game in order to view the credits. I kind of like them being something you have to earn. Game's still as good as I remember it. It's easier because I know the mechanics and how to play the game. There was a bit of learning curve in that. See, even the developers knew that freaking sync kill was cool. There's a unique one with the Librarian and the Avatar of Cain, and then there's the unique one with the Force Commander and the Bloodthirster. But you have to, the Bloodthirster has to be killed specifically by the last, has to be basically be last hit by the Force Commander, and the Avatar has to be last hit by the Librarian, which is hard considering both of them in a one-on-one lose against the counterpart that they're supposed to get an epic sync kill against. The Bloodthirster, however, has a sync kill if he kills the Avatar of Cain, and the Avatar of Cain has a sync kill that he gets if he kills the Bloodthirster. Both are pretty cool, but I would say the Bloodthirster one's better. And the Bloodthirster one, a Bloodthirster versus an Avatar of Cain, one-on-one, a Bloodthirster always wins. I hope you have enjoyed playing, like, watching me play. I recommend you playing the game for yourself. I remember as a kid, I used to play the crap out of this game because it was like nothing I'd ever seen, and it's a different kind of RTS. It encourages aggression and securing the map right away, and really forces the issue, and kind of like war is a thing of attrition, and micro matters a lot, and like you can flat out beat somebody if you just secure enough of the map, get enough resources, and then just kill the enemy with multiple respawning units. Because they can have 3 Marine squads, you can have 3 Marine squads. But if you can afford to reinforce those squads, that often could win a multiplayer match. If they run out of resources, well, they run out of resources, and that's it. It's done for them. Unless they micro better and use frag grenades and all the stuff. Game was like my first foray into competitive RTS games. Before that was like playing AVP2 multiplayer. Before we go, I have to do this.
Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial.
Okay, yeah, no. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the series. We might do Winter Assault if there's enough requests for it. We might do... I definitely think I'm going to do Dark Crusade. We might finish Soulstorm, but there will have to be a lot of push for that. Not too much push, but Soulstorm is a bit of a slog. Especially because I was doing that Soulstorm campaign on hard. There's easy, normal, and hard. Easy is ridiculously easy. Normal's where you want to be. And hard is just the enemy gets so many, like, they get better bases, they get better defenses, they get better units, like they do more damage. They have more health. I think your units have less health. I remember trying to do Imperial Guard on hard is freaking... It's ridiculously hard against the Sisters of Battle. You're better off freaking going with... Hey, Christopher Piercy. Yeah, I saw your message earlier, by the way. I didn't quite remember your Steam name, but I don't know if I'd want to play the co-op missions. Yeah, I'm able to now because I can just Alt-Tab. Now that I don't have to worry about cutscenes playing, and you know, like when cutscenes are playing, I want to convey the full narrative of that. Those are really good cutscenes, and the characters are believable. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I mean, we could have a chat later. I have a Discord. I actually had to look at your channel. Some of our content is similar. Strongholds from the story weren't really supposed to be hard, I don't think. I found a lot of the skirmish missions on Dark Crusade or Soulstorm were a lot harder than the strongholds. I have also found I think the strongholds were often more difficult in Soulstorm and Dark Crusade when you started. Like the start of the strongholds are really difficult often because they attack you at the very beginning and you have very few forces. So if you don't have a lot of honor guard, those can be more difficult. And I know on hard the honor guard are more pricey, especially in Soulstorm the honor guard are more pricey. Okay, I'm gonna get this information down in a WordPad real quick. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and this has been ReaperGod36. I hope you don't hate me too much because I'm a Necron player. I mean, Dawn of War 1 had me with orcs, and Winter Assault had orcs. I don't know whether I'll do a quad playthrough of Winter Assault, like Order and Disorder. I think I might do an Order and Disorder, like, but I don't know if I'll go Order and do Imperial Guard and then do Eldar, or I'll do Disorder and then do Orcs and then I'll do Chaos. I believe I've done all of the campaigns before. I'm skeptical on whether I've completed an Eldar campaign or a Chaos campaign. I think I completed a Chaos campaign at one point. I know I completed an Orc one, and I know I completed an Imperial Guard one. Anyways, take care, everybody.